Welcome to Love Science Today, the podcast where we explore modern relationships through psychology, sociology, philosophy, and real human behavior. Here we study attraction, intimacy, boundaries, and emotional safety in the age of digital connection. If you want to understand love on a deeper level, you are in the right place. Let us begin. Today's episode is titled Love Languages in Practice: Why Good Intentions Still Miss the Mark. I am trying, but it still doesn't feel right. You care, you show up, you give love the exact way you know how, but somehow it is not landing. Your partner still feels disconnected, and you feel exhausted and unappreciated. Why? In this episode of Love Science Today, we go far beyond the popular pop psychology idea of love languages. We explore why understanding them intellectually is entirely different from practicing them effectively. You will learn the 5 love languages and what they actually look like in the micro moments of daily life. The golden rule fallacy: why people naturally give love the way they prefer, rather than how their partner receives it. How mismatched love languages create profound emotional starvation despite massive effort. The critical psychological difference between intention and impact in relationships. Real-life examples of love being given with a full heart, but not being felt at all. Practical, actionable ways to identify and meet your partner's emotional needs accurately. If you have ever felt like you are doing everything right, but it is still not working, this episode will help you finally bridge the emotional gap. I want you to imagine you are buying a birthday gift for someone you love. You know your favorite author is Gabriel Garcia Marquez. You love his work. Reading his books changed your life. So you buy your partner a beautiful leather-bound first edition copy of 100 Years of Solitude. You wrap it perfectly. You hand it to them with a huge smile. They open it, they look at it, and they say a polite, quiet, "Thank you." You feel a sting of disappointment. Why are they not thrilled? You gave them something incredibly valuable. But here is the catch. Your partner does not read fiction. Your partner prefers biographies. Or maybe your partner does not really like reading at all. You gave them a gift that had massive value to you, but it had almost zero value to them. Welcome back to Love Science Today, where we explore not just how to love, but how to love effectively. I am your host, Kahinda Ojo. Today, we are talking about a concept that is universally known but universally misapplied. We are talking about love languages. We are going to look at why your absolute best intentions are missing the mark, the danger of the golden rule in romance, and how to stop loving someone your way and start loving them their way. Let us get into it. Most of you have heard of the concept. It was popularized by Dr. Gary Chapman in the 1990s. The premise is brilliantly simple. People give and receive love in 5 distinct languages. Let us do a quick recap. Words of affirmation, saying, "I love you," "I am proud of you," or sending a random text of appreciation. Acts of service, doing things to lighten their load. Cooking dinner, filling up their car with petrol, or doing the washing up. Receiving gifts, the physical symbol that someone was thinking of you. It is not about the price tag, it is about the thought. Quality time, undivided screen-free attention, deep conversations, presence, physical touch, hugging, holding hands, sitting close on the sofa, or physical intimacy. It sounds so simple. Find out your partner's language, do the thing, and live happily ever after. But here is the massive problem. Understanding your love language intellectually does not automatically improve your relationship. In fact, it can sometimes create a weapon. You start demanding love in your language while completely ignoring the mechanics of how to speak theirs. We were all taught the golden rule as children: treat others how you want to be treated. In relationships, the golden rule is terrible advice. If you treat your partner how you want to be treated, you are assuming they have your exact psychological makeup. Most people naturally express love in the exact way they want to receive it. If your language is acts of service, you will naturally run around doing things for your partner. You will fix their car, you will organize the kitchen, you will solve their logistical problems. But if their language is words of affirmation, they do not care about the organized kitchen. They just want you to look them in the eye and say, "You are doing a great job," and I appreciate you. When this misalignment happens, a tragic cycle begins. You feel exhausted and unappreciated because you are working so hard to show love. They feel starved and unloved because they are not receiving what they need. You are speaking fluent French and they only speak Japanese. You can yell "I love you" in French as loudly as you want, but it will never translate. Let us look at how painful this can be in real life. We will talk about Emily and Jake. Jake is a builder. His love language is aggressively acts of service. Emily is a graphic designer. Her love language is absolutely quality time. They bought a house together in Manchester. The house needed a lot of work. Every evening after his actual job, Jake would come home and immediately start painting walls, fixing the plumbing, and laying new floors. He was exhausted, but in his mind, he was building a castle for his queen. He was pouring every ounce of his love into that plaster and paint. But Emily was miserable. She sat alone in the living room every night. When she asked Jake to just sit down and have a cup of tea with her, he would say, "I can't right now. I need to finish this skirting board for you." In couples therapy, the breaking point was revealed. Emily looked at Jake and said, "I feel completely alone in this relationship. You never have time for me." Jake was devastated. He was defensive. He said, "I am literally rebuilding a house for you with my bare hands. How can you say I don't love you?" They were both right, and they were both completely missing the mark. They were not lacking effort. They were lacking alignment. Jake was loving Emily in a way that made him feel good, but he was completely neglecting what made her feel safe. Jake's story brings us to the most difficult lesson in relationship psychology. We must separate intention from impact. Intention is what you mean to do. It is the purity of your heart. Impact is how your action actually lands on the other person. In romantic relationships, intention is not enough. You can intend to love someone deeply and still leave them completely emotionally empty. When your partner says, "I don't feel loved," your first reaction will likely be defensive. You will list all your good intentions. You will list all the things you do for them. But love is not just about your expression, it is entirely about their reception. If I throw a ball to you and it hits you in the face instead of landing in your hands, my intention was to play a game. But the impact is that you have a bloody nose. My good intention does not negate your pain. To master love languages, you have to drop your ego. You have to stop defending your intentions and start taking responsibility for your impact. Why is it so incredibly hard to just switch languages? Because speaking someone else's love language requires you to step outside of your emotional comfort zone. If you grew up in a stoic family where people did not talk about feelings, words of affirmation will feel awkward. It will feel incredibly vulnerable to look your partner in the eye and say, "I am so lucky to have you." It is much easier to just buy them a gift or wash their car. We give love in our own language because it is cognitively lazy. It is what we know. True love requires the discipline to do what is unnatural to you, simply because it is deeply meaningful to them. How do we fix the translation error? How do we start loving effectively? Here is your 5-step protocol. 1. Identify your partner's language specifically. Do not just guess. Ask them to take the quiz, but go deeper. Ask for specific examples. If their language is quality time, ask them what that looks like. Does it mean watching a film together, or does it mean going for a walk with no phones? Define the terms. 2. Be willing to adapt. Do the uncomfortable thing. Love is not about convenience. It is about intention. If your partner needs physical touch and you are not a naturally tactile person, you have to practice. Put your hand on their shoulder when you walk past them in the kitchen. Hold their hand in the car. It will feel strange at first. Do it anyway. 3. Be consistent, not grandiose. One massive, expensive birthday gift does not cancel out 364 days of neglecting their need for words of affirmation. Love languages are spoken in daily boring consistency, not in grand gestures. 4. Check in regularly. Communication requires feedback. Once a month, ask a very brave question. Do you feel loved by me right now? Listen to the answer without defending yourself. 5. Do not keep score. Love is not a transactional economy. Do not say, "I spent an hour talking to you last night, so so now you owe me an act of service. Give freely. When you focus entirely on filling their emotional cup in their specific language, they will naturally want to fill yours in return. I want you to take these questions into your week. Journal on them. Think about them. How do I naturally express love when I am not thinking about it? How does my partner actually receive love? And does it completely contradict my natural style? Have I been loving them, or have I just been loving them my way? What is one tiny, uncomfortable shift I can make today to speak their language? I want to leave you with this final thought. Love is not just about what you give, it is entirely about what they feel. You can be doing everything right in your own mind and still completely miss the mark. But when you finally drop the ego, when you finally learn their specific dialect, everything changes. You stop working so hard to prove your love, and you start actually providing it. This is Love Science Today. I am Kehinda Ojo. Until next time, don't just love hard, love right. Thank you for listening to Love Science Today. I hope this episode gave you something meaningful to think about. If you learned something, share it with someone who may benefit. Remember that love is not random. It is a pattern you can understand and choose with intention. Join me again for the next episode as we continue exploring the science and soul of real connection. Stay thoughtful, stay open, take care of your heart.